only here on ABC 15. A woman's hunt for coupons in a Payson dumpster turns up thousands of sensitive documents exposing the personal information of hundreds of people. Confidential material a thief could use to steal your identity sitting at the bottom of that dumpster. The extreme couponers contacted ABC 15 and I went out and met them after first finding private medical forms. Once we got there, turns out even more WIC applications, which provides federal grants for food and health services for low-income pregnant women, were in that same dumpster. I reunited one registered nurse with her discarded medical information. She asked us to protect her identity after finding out her driver's license and social security number were trashed. Listen to what she said.
I'm absolutely appalled. It makes me sick to my stomach. This has all of my personal information on it, and not just mine. This has my grandson's. This is just bad. This is just not tolerated.
At least one victim told me she plans on taking legal action against the Gila County's Division of Health and Emergency Services after what our story uncovered. So we want to know on ABC 15 now, what are your expectations of government officials to keep your personal information private?
Gosh, you would hope that they would and that they would shred the documents, but as you saw there, that wasn't the case.
No.
And who's accountable? I mean, I understand she's going to go take legal action against the county, and maybe she get a legal settlement, but if you made that kind of a mistake, you'd lose your job, and so would I. And I want to know who's personally responsible. Shouldn't someone be held accountable and lose their job? This could be disastrous for someone.
Well, one of the workers did admit on camera, and you can see my full report on abc15.com right now, and she admitted, I made a mistake. It was a box that she said was mislabeled. She dumped that box in the dumpster. She did go out there one by one and get every single document out of that dumpster, but it had already been, the recycling bin had already been dumped from earlier over the weekend. So we don't know how many documents perhaps have been in there.
It's amazing. And again, hopefully this was only one time, and hopefully it really was a mistake. But again, this was a big mistake.
Yep.
And this is the only one we know of, the only incident that we know of.
Yeah, and the county did take responsibility and said it was a human error and that they will fix it and make sure it never happens again. And under HIPAA law, you do have to shred all medical information. You guys are really reacting to this story. Here's what you're saying.
Melissa Williams writes, if a governmental official or agency is going to require sensitive information from you, they have a duty to protect it.
No, Rosen, and people wonder why they can't trust the government.
Jennifer Cressy Turner says, I think these days you cannot seem to trust anyone with your personal information. It is just very scary.
And Roisin Doy says she learned from her mistake, but why was common sense not used here? Would she appreciate her birth certificate, social security number, health history, etc., being thrown into a recycling bin?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, you watch that full report. It's eye-opening. It really is.
You said it's on abc15.com. I also linked it to our ABC 15 Now Facebook page, so you can go check it out there as well.